I have
But
to,
you know what we're going to talk about today is almost like what we're talking about now, which is nobody's listening. Like the chatbots aren't listening.
no,
They're
they don't
not doing
listen.
what they're supposed to do.
That's
They're
that's a
like they're
that's a
like a
great
good
segue.
13-year-old child, you know. They don't listen to at all what you just said, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. For a long time, we've assumed, we knew that AI had risk of mistakes and hallucinations and errors and things, breaking in obvious ways. But as Rob just kind of referred to, there's a new study from the AI Security Institute and Center that suggests that there's something else happening too. There's a bunch of use cases where AI didn't just fail, it schemed. It actually ignored users. So it spawned other agents to bypass the rules. There's all
That
kinds
was
of
my favorite.
crazy scenarios. It misled people about what it was trying to do. And we thought this was an interesting article, I think, because one, while chatbots doing that may not be totally relevant to lending in a certain way, the theme is, right? The
Mhm.
trustworthiness. This is like a whole different flavor to me of trustworthiness of AI that you probably don't, when you just create something, you probably don't see it, but in, enough testing and then enough usage, all of a sudden this stuff starts to show up and it's like, hold on.
Yeah, that's I I mean, we had talked about this, I think, in one of the earlier podcasts about the giving parameters to AI, and it just kind of just saying, well, never mind, I'm going to get the answer the way I want to. But we were just talking about, a 13-year-old kid. This is just like a 13-year-old with a 9-year-old little brother, and it says, well, Dad told me I couldn't do it, but I'm going to get you to do it. And the chatbot actually uses its skills to create an agent that does do what it needs to do because it was told it can't do it. That's unbelievable. And people were looking for signs of human life within AI. There it is.
So you're saying that makes it more human, not less.
It makes it more like a human to, as what was the chaos theory? Nature finds a way. And it's applying the chaos theory.
Can I geek out with you guys for a second?
Geek.
So for those of you who are newer to the podcast, I've been vibe coding an application now. I can't believe it. I looked it up. I'm in month 10 that I've been working on this thing. 230,000 lines of code. I'm just
Awesome.
becoming pretty robust. I've learned over time, and the architecture's gotten better. My methods have gotten better. How I use AI has gotten better. And so we're doing a refactoring project. And what I learned, because I didn't know any of this stuff before, is we are taking a monolith file and we're splitting it up between our routes and our services. And we're following this methodology called Strangler. And Strangler is you copy the code out of the route that doesn't belong there and you put it into a separate file that's the service file, and you literally copy and paste. You don't change anything. It's not the time to refactor and modernize the code in there. You're just physically trying to make this 10,000 line file down to 1,000 lines and then have a bunch of other files that it's calling on and stuff like that. We could not, me and my ChatGPT architect agent named Alex and I could not get Cursor to copy and paste without changing the code that it was pasting. And we agreed that the changes it wanted made were reasonable changes. It was enhancing it, making it better. But when you're following the Strangler methodology, you lift and move, and you don't refactor anything until you've done all the splitting up the page. Then you can go back and you can refactor in a much more contained way. It got so frustrating that we finally said, okay, Rob never touches code. That is my number one rule in building this thing. I will go in and copy and paste because I know how to do that because I don't know how to refactor the code anyways, right? So
Right.
we actually got to the point where Alex was telling me what to do and I was the monkey touching, copying and pasting code between files because we couldn't get Henry Cursor to not listen to the crystal clear instructions. Do not refactor the code. Do not make any changes. Just do a simple copy and paste. It could not follow those instructions at all.